Case 1. Dad exposed for hiding $5,000 in bartending tips. In today's courtroom showdown, a father is accused of hiding thousands in secret bartending tips while paying just $500 a month for 3 kids. The truth is about to explode, and this judge isn't pulling punches.
Miss Alma, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, we are currently divorced, and he's paying me child support. And lately, he's been doing a lot of extra, he's a bartender, and he's been doing a lot of extra parties for professional sports figures and making a lot more money than what he previously admitted to when we first got our divorce. He's making like around an extra $5,000 a month in tips from his bartending gigs. And I just feel like with 3 kids, we need to increase the child support, and he's not agreeing with me on that.
Well, if what you're saying is true, I would agree with you too. We need to increase that child support amount.
The mother wastes no time. She drops a bombshell. Her ex is pocketing an extra $5,000 a month from celebrity parties, yet refuses to increase support for their 3 kids. The judge already smells injustice.
I would agree with you too. We need to increase that child support amount. And you said how many children?
3.
3 children. Okay. You said about $5,000 a month. And I have documents up here from your most recent court order. $500 a month?
Yes.
For 3 children?
For 3 children.
Okay. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
No, I just think that he's denying the fact that he's making this additional money every month.
3 children, $500, while their father allegedly rakes in $5,000 in cash tips. The numbers don't land. The judge isn't impressed. She presses harder, searching for the truth behind his excuses.
I just think that he's denying the fact that he's making this additional money every month, and I think it's obvious everything he puts onto the media, buying drinks for people and buying shots, and he's at these high-profile parties, and I just think that he needs to do what's right for our kids, and it's hard to take care of that many kids on $500 a month.
Right, right. Yeah, I would definitely agree. What about health insurance for these children?
They're on Medicaid.
Okay, all right. Sir, is there a reason, you're not supporting your children more? And first off, is what she's saying true?
The mother paints a damning picture: lavish parties, endless drinks, and wasted money. Meanwhile, her kids struggle on Medicaid. The father's silence speaks volumes, and the judge's patience is running thin. Now, it's his turn.
You're not supporting your children more? And first off, is what she's saying true? What does that mean?
Sort of, yes, I do bartend for some celebrities sometimes.
So the answer is yes, that what she said is true, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And but I mean, they have done good so far. I thought $500 would be good. I mean, they have been doing great. I mean,
you think $500 is enough to raise children, and you're making an additional $5,000 a month?
Well,
is that what you're saying?
Yes, I bring them. I bring them clothes, from time to time. That helps them,
That's called parenting.
Backpacks.
Parenting.
Laptops.
Parenting.
Finally, he admits it. Yes, he bartends for celebrities. Yes, the money is flowing. But he claims $500 is enough. The judge fires back. Parenting isn't buying backpacks. Parenting means sacrifice.
That's called parenting.
Backpacks.
Parenting.
Laptops.
Parenting.
Yes, Your Honor. And I mean, honestly, being a bartender, my income is not fixed. So, I'm always saving for a rainy day. That's why I don't want to part with a lot of my money, my savings. I want to keep some of that money for the future and
your children's future.
Well, yes, yeah, that too.
Right. So that means you shouldn't have a problem paying the additional amount based on your income.
Well, what if I lose my job, Your Honor?
He clings to one excuse: savings for a rainy day. But the judge isn't swayed. The children's rainy day is today. With his steady flow of cash, she makes it clear: no more excuses.
Well, what if I lose my job, Your Honor?
What if I lose mine?
For me. Well, true, but I mean.
Yeah, I've got 3 kids.
Well,
Works
we got
both ways.
3 kids. I mean, we got them.
Well, it
together,
feels like
right?
I have 3 kids.
Well,
Since you're not
I do
really doing
visit
a
them
part.
from time to time. I was there last month. I took them for the entire weekend, and
Oh, you took them for one weekend. You took your children for one long weekend
yes, ma'am.
parenting.
Yes.
Right.
My
You're
job.
not going to get a medal for that. That's what you should do as a parent. You should take your children for long weekends. You should buy them backpacks. You should buy them laptops. You should buy their clothes. That's what a parent does.
Then the shocking defense he brags about one weekend with his kids, as if it's an accomplishment. The judge cuts him down instantly. That's not fatherhood. That's the bare minimum. Parenting isn't optional.
You should buy their clothes. That's what a parent does. And that's not even a good parent. That's basic parenting. Good parenting goes above and beyond those things that I just said. You haven't said anything about going above and beyond. And based on what she's saying, these children are with her most of the time. Do you think about how her expenses increase with your children always being with her? $500? That's probably enough to cover groceries, if that.
Well, that might be true, but you have to consider this. I work almost every day, and
I do too.
I don't get a break, and
The judge doesn't hold back. $500 barely covers groceries, she declares. His excuses crumble under the weight of reality. With every word, she's painting him into a corner he can't escape.
I work almost every day, and
I do too.
I don't get a break, and parenting the kids, that takes a lot of effort, and sometimes I don't feel like I'm up for it. I'm tired, and so I have already taken a lot of time off. For those parties, for the celebrity parties, I have to work extra hours, and so
You haven't said anything that moved me. You just gave a bunch of excuses, quite frankly. You didn't deny anything that she just said, so you are in agreement.
Tired. Overworked? Another excuse. He admits everything the mother claimed, yet still resists responsibility. The judge's tone sharpens. The truth is out, and his denials have collapsed. Judgment is closing in.
You didn't deny anything that she just said, so you are in agreement that you're making about $5,000 a month for these private parties, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. And it is true that these children are on Medicaid, correct?
Yes.
And you only have 3 children?
Yes.
All right, so we're going to modify your child support today, Mr. Alma. It's the right thing to do. You're gonna have to pull from that savings that you're saving for yourself and start saving for these children's future, as well as taking care of them monthly. You got it? All right.
There it is, the confirmation. $5,000 a month, children on Medicaid, and a father hoarding savings for himself. The judge makes her move. Support will be increased. No matter how much he resists.
As well as taking care of them monthly. You got it? All right. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to base your child support off of that $5,000 a month, which will put your salary around $60,000. Like I said, gross is $5,000. That brings your net down to $4,101.87. Do you have any other children outside of these 3?
No, ma'am. That's the only children that I have.
Okay. All right.
The gavel drops hard child support is recalculated based on his hidden income, $60,000 a year. His carefree lifestyle is over. Reality just came crashing down in cold, hard numbers.
No, ma'am. That's the only children that I have.
Okay. All right. And then I'm going to do 9% of your gross for the reimbursement to Medicaid, which comes out to about $450. Do you have access to private health insurance? Can someone at one of these private parties get you some health insurance for these children?
I can try.
Well, I would suggest that you do, because I think that you can find health insurance a lot cheaper than $450, okay? So $450 plus your monthly child support obligation comes out to $1,680.
And she doesn't stop there. Medicaid reimbursements, insurance obligations, every loophole sealed tight. His new monthly support, over $1,600. No more hiding, no more games. The children come first.
Your monthly child support obligation comes out to $1,680 a month. Okay? You have any questions about that?
No, I understand.
Okay, it's the right thing to do. So I would hope you do understand. You have 3 kids. You have to take care of them beyond backpacks and everything that we've already discussed. Mom needs some assistance too, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, is there anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The case is closed. A father exposed, a mother vindicated, and 3 children finally given what they deserve. In Judge Zone, justice isn't just delivered, it's demanded. And tonight, the truth cost him everything. Case 2, mother drops kids on grandpa while keeping the money. In this shocking case, a retired grandfather steps into the courtroom, drained, frustrated, and demanding justice. His daughter abandons her children with him daily, offering no support. What she admits next will leave everyone stunned.
You all may be seated. Mr. Paul, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, my daughter, who's living some type of life that I have no idea what it is, she drops her kids off every day and does what she wants to and doesn't leave any money for food or for any kind of things that the kids need. So I need some help financially, because she doesn't give me anything. I mean, just me giving my money out of my pocket that I retired with. So I need some help, seriously.
Okay.
The grandfather speaks with heavy truth. He's retired, living off savings, and forced to raise his daughter's kids. No money, no help, just sacrifice. And now he's begging the court to hold her accountable.
So I need some help, seriously,
Okay, and where did you retire from?
from the school district.
Okay. How long were you there?
20 years.
Okay, great. Thank you for your service.
Thank you.
And thank you for taking in your daughter's kids, because they could be a number of places, but thankfully they're with a grandparent. Ma'am, what do you have to say for yourself? First off, let me ask this question. Is what he just said true?
I mean, they
It's a yes or a no. Is what he just said true?
Yes, it's true.
When confronted, the mother doesn't deny it. With cold indifference, she admits everything. She drops the kids, walks away, and leaves her father to carry the burden. The judge's expression says it all disgust and disbelief.
Is what he just said true?
Yes, it's true.
What's wrong with you?
It's nothing wrong with me. It's just stuff I be needing to do, and I need somebody to watch the kids, so I take them over there.
Every day?
Yes, every day. I don't see the issue.
Excuse me. You all will not address each other. You will address me, okay? And I definitely understand Dad's frustration. And I'm going to ask you too, every day you have something to do that requires you to be away from your kids? How many kids are we talking?
2.
2? You left 2 kids with him? What do you have to do, ma'am, that's so important every day that you cannot have your own kids?
Her excuses are shallow. I need someone to watch them every day. 2 children abandoned daily. The judge presses harder, demanding answers. What's so important that she can't raise her own kids? The tension skyrockets.
What do you have to do, ma'am, that's so important every day that you cannot have your own kids?
I gotta make money, so
Doing what? What do you do for a living?
whatever I need to do, honestly.
Ma'am, what does that even mean?
I do, little dabble here, little dabble there, just different stuff.
You know what? You obviously came here to waste my time, and I am not about to play with you. What was the last legitimate job that you had?
I was a waitress.
Okay.
The truth creeps. Out she works, whatever she needs to. A vague hustle, no clear answers. The judge isn't buying it. The courtroom air tightens. This mother has something to hide.
What was the last legitimate job that you had?
I was a waitress
Okay, where?
at a club.
Is that what you call it, waitressing?
Yes, it was waitressing. What else was I doing?
You don't want me to tell you.
I want you to tell me.
She was strolling the streets like a prostitute. I mean, it's like, because you never see her until she dropped the kids off, and then I don't see her for 2 or 3 days.
That's what he heard. He don't know if that's true.
Yeah.
Then comes the devastating blow. The father suggests his daughter's work is nothing more than prostitution. She denies it. But the streets talk and the whispers about her lifestyle echo louder than her excuses.
That's what he heard. He don't know if that's true.
Yeah.
Who told him that? The streets?
I guess so. The streets had to tell him. Because
I hear the streets tell the truth, right?
sometimes
right?
the streets talk, but sometimes the streets be lying, and that's what they doing at
Well,
this moment.
I don't think they're lying on you now, ma'am. Every day your kids are with your dad? No, ma'am. When you were working at that club, how much money were you bringing home monthly?
Between $7,000 to $8,000 a month.
All right. Okay.
Pressed again, she finally reveals her income. $7,000 to $8,000 a month, din tips. While her father struggles to feed her children, she's pocketing thousands. The courtroom falls silent. The judge has heard enough.
Between $7,000 to $8,000 a month.
All right. Okay. And that's all tips?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So what I am going to do is base your child support on that $7,000 a month. So that would bring your yearly salary to $84,000 a year. Yeah, you can shake your head all you want to, but that's exactly what I'm going to do, ma'am. This is extremely disappointing that you leave your kids every day with your dad and you're not giving him any type of financial support.
The hammer comes down. Child support will be based on her secret income, $84,000 a year. The judge is furious. Her neglect, her excuses, her selfishness, it all ends here.
That you leave your kids every day with your dad and you're not giving him any type of financial support. What are these kids on, they receive any type of government assistance or anything?
She gets food stamps every month.
Oh,
and I
no,
don't see
ma'am.
any.
You get food stamps? Where are the food stamps going?
At my house.
Who lives in your house besides you that need the food? Because your kid's over here with your dad. You don't give him any money from those food stamps?
No.
You know what? I'm not about to play with you. So this is what we're going to do. Salary, $84,000 a year.
She receives food stamp seat. The kids never see them. Where's the money going? The gavel's grip tightens. Every word exposes more hypocrisy. This mother's web of lies is unraveling fast.
So this is what we're going to do. Salary, $84,000 a year. That brings your gross to $7,000. Your net to $5,508.87, which will make your child support obligation $1,377. Now, you said that you were receiving, don't look confused. I don't even want to hear
That's
it.
too. I can't pay that every month.
You were not making those faces when you were out in those streets.
But
so
I
don't come in
can't-
here trying to make, excuse me, don't come in here trying to make those faces. I am not trying to hear it. I've heard enough.
Your Honor.
And you are in the wrong.
Numbers seal her fate, $1,377 in child support each month. She squirms, pulling faces, but the judge isn't moved. Excuses don't feed children. Neglect won't be tolerated. The courtroom tension is at its peak.
I am not trying to hear it. I've heard enough.
Your Honor.
And you are in the wrong. Yes, sir.
She has a man living with her too, so just in case you didn't know.
You
You
know
don't
what?
need to
You know
tell
what?
her who in my house though, Daddy.
You
Like
know
for
what?
real.
Okay.
I'm just telling the truth. It is
I
what
mean,
it
it
is.
sounds like
And her
Daddy
just
telling the truth.
tattletelling.
Well, it sounds like he needs to tattletale on you. Somebody need to. You are ridiculous right now. Sir,
Yes.
she receives food stamps. So I'm assuming there's some Medicaid or something
Yes,
these kids
yes.
are getting?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
Her father continues, revealing more food stamps, Medicaid, and a man living in her house. The hypocrisy burns brighter. She lashes out, but the damage is done. The truth is undeniable.
Some Medicaid or something these kids are getting?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So what I'm going to do is do 9% of that $7,000 for your reimbursement to Medicaid. That comes out to $496. So $1,377 plus the $496 reimbursement to Medicaid, that make your total monthly child support obligation $1,873.
I don't even know men that pay that much money every month. So why I gotta pay that every month?
I don't know too many women that just take their kids and go drop them off at their parents' house and they have a whole man staying in the house with them.
The final judgment, $1,873 a month, child support and Medicaid reimbursement. The judge delivers it with steel in her voice. For once, this mother will face responsibility she can't run from.
Parents' house and they have a whole man staying in the house with them.
It's my dad. Y'all act like I dropped them off with anybody.
These are your kids. Is there anything further, ma'am?
No, I guess I need to go make some money in these streets for that.
Okay, well, you know what?
$2,000.
That is your business. As long as these streets pay Pawpaw $1,873 a month in child support. Sir, is there anything further?
No, ma'am. Yep. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Oh. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
And with that, the case closes. A selfish mother exposed, a weary grandfather vindicated, and 2 children finally given the support they deserve. In Judge Zone, truth always rises in today. It came at a heavy price. Case 3, lawyer mom shocked after court turns child support on her. In this fiery courtroom clash, an attorney mother demands child support from her, exclaiming she shoulders the heavy costs of private school and sports. But the truth about her income and lifestyle will turn the case upside down.
You all may be seated. Okay, Mrs. Williams, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Yes, ma'am. We have 3 children together. I have not received any child support from him. Our children go to private school. They play sports, dance lessons, singing lessons. They're very active and it's very expensive. We do share custody and time, but I pay for private school. He pays for health insurance and that's all. I pay for everything else.
What kind of money you make to be paying all of that?
I'm an attorney.
Oh, okay.
She paints herself as the victim paying for private school, lessons, and sports. An attorney struggling to maintain her children's lifestyle. But the judge wants answers. How much money is this lawyer really making?
What kind of money you make to be paying all of that?
I'm an attorney.
Oh, okay.
But I'm used to a certain lifestyle. I mean, I can't even afford to get my nails done, my hair done. It's embarrassing.
You're an
I'm
attorney,
yes,
and
ma'am.
you can afford tuition, but not to get your nails done.
Because all my money's going to the tuition and all of their extracurricular activities. I've been sacrificing the things that I'm used to that I was able to do before when we were still together and we had that combined income. And now my money's going to the kids and I don't have any money left for the lifestyle that I've been accustomed to and getting my nails done and my hair and massages and things like that.
It's still not making sense to me, but okay.
Then comes her shocking complaint. She can't afford her nails, her hair, or her massages. Her kids' tuition drains her funds, she claims. But the judge isn't convinced. This story doesn't add up.
My hair and massages and things like that.
It's still not making sense to me, but okay. Is that all you wanted to let me know before I move over to him? Yes. Okay. Mr. Williams, make this make sense.
You know, although she makes more money, she has an extravagant lifestyle. The hair, the nails, the massage. You know, she didn't tell you about the personal chef or the maid that she has come clean the house every week.
So now it's making sense, okay.
And let alone the drinking problem that you have.
Drinking
The
problem.
weekly stops to the liquor store to have a curbside pickup. Come on now.
The father fires back, exposing a life of luxury, a personal chef, a maid, endless salon visits, and even a drinking habit. His words cut deep, and suddenly her story starts to crack.
Weekly stops to the liquor store to have a curbside pickup. Come on now.
He's telling the truth, isn't he?
Well, you know, after being in court
That
all
wasn't my
day,
question. He's telling the truth, isn't he?
I do like to have a cocktail now and then.
So the answer is yes.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're getting somewhere about, and you brought him to court
Yes.
for child support.
Yes, ma'am.
How much money do you make?
$70,000 a year. I make $100,000 less than she does.
But again, I pay for pretty much everything. The only thing he pays for the kids is the health insurance. I pay for everything.
Health insurance is pretty important. You'd agree with me, right?
It is, and I appreciate that. I do.
The judge presses her, and she admits ETS cocktails. Yes, indulgence. Meanwhile, he earns far less, yet pays for health insurance. Her case is crumbling fast, and the judge is losing patience.
I pay for everything.
Health insurance is pretty important. You'd agree with me, right?
It is, and I appreciate that. I do. But I don't want to pull my kids from private school or take them out of the things that they love to do because I can't afford it.
Right, and don't say that again because you can afford it. If what he's saying is true, you're getting your nails done, you're going on trips, you're doing all of these other things, especially going to the liquor store. Alcohol is not cheap. You can afford it. You're just choosing to do something other than what you should be doing, which is taking care of these children. Now, how often are you all, I'm assuming you don't live together anymore, right?
Correct.
All right.
She insists she doesn't want to pull the kids from private school, but the judge won't let her hide. You can afford it, the judge snaps. You just choose yourself over your children.
How often are you all, I'm assuming you don't live together anymore, right?
Correct.
All right. How often are you all exchanging the children?
We have them equally, so that'll be 2 weekends a month.
Okay. All right. Yeah. You came in here to waste my time. I'm not getting ready to play with you. I am not going to make him pay you child support when you make $100,000 more than he does. You didn't object when he said you make $100,000 more than him, so he's telling the truth, right? Yeah. What kind of lawyer are you? Never mind. So this is what we're going to do. I am going to base child support off of what's called an offset, okay?
And then everything flips. The judge refuses her request for child support. She earns over $100,000 more than her ex. Shock fills the courtroom as the judge prepares to turn the tables on her.
I am going to base child support off of what's called an offset, okay? So I'm going to do the child support calculations for the both of you and subtract it. And the difference is going to go to the person who makes more, which is you, all right? So with $200,000, and $70,000, is that correct? Okay. So for mom, I have your gross. You actually cap out. So your gross is about $12,325.35.
Child support calculations begin. The judge applies an offset, deducting his responsibility from hers. The one with the higher income will pay. And in this case, the finger points directly back at her.
Your gross is about $12,325.35. Dad, your gross is $5,833.33, bringing your net to $9,200 for you, $4,664.67 for you. Health insurance, you pay it, how much is it?
It's $100 a month.
Okay, you're gonna split that. So $50 for you, $50 for you. Mom, your child support obligation comes down, well, hold on. How many children? 2 children, right?
We have 3 children between us and 4 total.
3 children, 4 total. Yes. Who has the other child? Okay.
The math is merciless: his modest salary versus her massive income. Split custody, split insurance. 3 children, 4 total between them. Every detail tips the scale heavier against her. The suspense is thick.
3 children, 4 total. Yes. Who has the other child? Okay. Thank you for telling me that, because that reduces your child support obligation and increases yours. So the difference in adding the health insurance, it comes out to $1,533 per month. And Mrs. Williams, that's what you're going to be ordered to pay to him. Any questions about that?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Do you have any questions about anything I just said?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Well, if there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
The final verdict shocks everyone. The lawyer mother, who demanded child support, now owes her ex $153 a month. Justice twists sharply in Judge Zone where even attorneys learn the hard way that truth always wins.